I bet you're wondering why homie Daddy Dab is up here. And it's because this is the person who ended up introducing me to the fighting game community. I was playing Mortal Kombat 9 2011 online, and I ended up running into this gentleman, and he gave me a crazy ass beat down. And I ended up messaging him on Xbox 360, and I asked him like, "Hey, how'd you end up getting so good? Like, do you guys train, or do you play with somebody? Is there tournaments or whatnot?" He's like, "Where do you live?" I was like, "I'm in SoCal." He's like, "There's actually a tournament in Orange County, which was not too far away from me." And he's like, "Have you heard of Justin Wong?" And I was like, "No, I haven't." He's like, "Yo, you got to look up a tournament that had just happened." And then boom, I found myself here watching the PDP National Mortal Kombat online tournament. Justin Wong and Flo, rest in peace. This was the first tournament match I ever came across in my life, and I was literally stunned by the play. Like I couldn't believe that people were actually playing Mortal Kombat at this level. It's actually wild. So yeah, I ended up peeping this and doing my thing, and after this started looking up combo videos online, and it just really changed my whole perspective on what the game was. And I didn't even know that there was shit like this going on. Like I seen the crowd, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this? It was such a trip. Um, so then I started doing some exploring. I ended up coming across Evo. I'm like, what the like? There's a world championship for this. This was a this was a game changer. And I saw that they were using like ridiculous tactics and spamming damn projectiles and actually playing smart, blocking after it wasn't their turn and hitting combos and converting off everything. And I was like, whoa, what the So I started looking into my local scene in SoCal, and that's when I came across Tyrant. I ended up seeing Tyrant was from SoCal, ran across this matchup which was from MLG 2012, and it was between two of the best Jax players. You can find this match online. All these matches will be in the description. And I just couldn't believe this. It was just such a trip. It's so crazy. This whole journey of learning about the competitive scene to me was just wild. And mind you, we didn't have Twitter back then. It wasn't like you could just follow your favorite players. It wasn't like too prevalent. We were still getting together on forums. Shout out to testermind.com. Um, and so yeah, seeing these matches, started doing some exploring. Suddenly, I found myself at one of the locals after playing for a while. And it was fighting against Tyrant. So it was just such a trip. This whole journey. It's like seeing like sports players that you looked up to, or your favorite athlete, and then you go and get a chance to play against them. And just such a trip. This was actually the first time I ever made top three at my local tournament. And this meant a lot because I didn't want to go to a major tournament before I had placed at my local top three at least once, because I just wasn't ready. So yeah, I ended up placing here, top three, and played against Tyrant. And then I went to my first major, which was SCR 2013, SoCal Regionals 2013. And one of the players who I had seen growing up was DJT. He was in he had made top 8 at Evo 2011, the World Championships in 2011, and this is actually his brother. So I had kind of kept up with their journey, and this was just a big ass deal. And I ended up taking the first game off MIT before losing, and we were locked in. It was just really cool, a crazy experience, and just stayed in it. Ended up just trying to get better. Injustice came out after this. MKX, Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11, and today we find ourselves playing in Mortal Kombat 1 2023, and it's just been such a trip, man. And that's why I'm so thankful to still be here and streaming for you guys and putting on tournaments for the scene and just being a part of it. Because for a long time, I just wanted to be a part of the scene. I just wanted the scene to be a thing. We would go to local tournaments wherever we were on, or wherever you lived at in the country, and just trying to get together, playing with some folks who love the game, try to get better. Because online wasn't a thing. We didn't have the opportunity. So now that we do, it's just it's so cool, and I never want to let that go. That's why I try to, no matter where my content goes, I think I'll still put on tournaments for the scene, and um, try to help the up and coming players get great and give them matchup experience, and just bring the community together. Because for a long time we didn't really have a place to do that. And even if we ever, you know, no matter where it goes, I think that that's just a sense of community is important, you know? So, yeah, I appreciate you guys hearing the story out, and we do some awesome stuff for the folks who love the game and bring us all together and be streaming on the daily. So come through, yeah, and say what up. And shout out to the YouTube friends. We just hit 10,000 views. Shout out to all the friends who love Mortal Kombat and just are on the journey to see what's going on. There's a lot of cool inclusive tournaments, not only that I run, but the community runs in general. They're on PC, Xbox, etc. So there's a little flavor for everybody. So yeah, love and appreciate you guys. Hit that subscriber button. Come through and follow Twitch. We're pretty much live at like 11 p.m. Eastern every day. So yeah, cheers, y'all.